Let's start. The first question. It is given that let y is equal to ex times cos 3x. Actually, if we consider this one, ex times cos 3x is a product of the two functions. We know that we can use the formula sheet. The product rule is given there. D over dx uv is equal to u times dv on dx plus v times du on dx. We have to consider u as ex, v as cos 3x. Then du on dx is ex and dv on dx is negative sine 3x times 3 or negative 3 sine 3x. Now we have to substitute the rule. U means ex times dv on dx is negative 3 sine 3x plus v cos 3x times ex. However, ex is a common factor. We can take it out. Ex negative 3 sine 3x plus cos 3x. This is the answer. Okay, the question number 2, it is related to the differentiation. The differentiation of logarithmic function or the log function. The base is e. Okay, we know that if y is equal to log ex or the base ex, what is dy on dx is 1 over x. Similarly, if y is equal to log e base fx, dy on dx is 1 over fx times f dash x. Now, here it is given fx is equal to log e base x to the power of 3 minus 3x plus 2. Now we have to differentiate. This f dash x is given 1 over x3 minus 3x plus 2 times the derivative of the function is 3x square minus 3. Now if we take 3 out, x square minus 1 divided by x3 minus 3x plus 2. Now we are asked to find f dash of 3. We have to substitute 3 in terms of x 3 square minus 1 divided by 3 to the power of 3 minus 3 times 3 plus 2. 3 times 9 minus 1 is 8 divided by 27 minus 9 plus 2. This is 24 divided by 20. What is it? 6 divided by 5. This is the answer. Okay. Now we will consider question number 2. Actually, it is given consider the simultaneous linear equations. There are two equations. They are simultaneous linear equations. One is 3x. The first one is 3kx minus 2y is equal to k plus 4. The second one is k minus 4 times x plus ky is equal to negative k, where x and y are real values, k is a real constant. Determine the value of k, not the values of k, with the system of equations have no real solutions. Now, how do we do that? We do have the different methods to do this. I'll consider the ratio methods, ratio of the coefficients. If we consider the ratio of the coefficient of the x code x is 3k divided by the coefficient of the x of the second equation k minus 4 negative 2 divided by k is equal to this one, is equal to k plus 4 over negative k. We know that we are asked to find the value of k such as they don't have no real solutions. That means the first ratios are equal and the third one is not equal. Then we have to consider 3k over k minus 4 is equal to negative 2 over k. Cross multiply 3k square is equal to negative 2 times k minus 4. 3k square is equal to negative 2k plus 8. 3k square plus 2k minus 8 is equal to 0. Now we have to factorize this quadratic. 3 times negative 8 is negative 24. What are the factors of negative 24 to make 2 is 6 times negative 4. 3k square plus 6k minus 4k minus 8 is equal to 0. Now if we take 3k out, k plus 2. If we take negative 4 out, k plus 2 is equal to 0. Now 3k minus 4 times k plus 2 is equal to 0. We have to use the null factor law. K is equal to 4 over 3 or k is equal to negative 2. Now if we consider the second ratio and the third one, they are not equal to each other. That means negative 2 over k is not equal to k plus 4 over k. Now negative 2 is not equal to k plus 4 over negative 1 because we can cancel negative k to k. Now if we multiply, 2 is not equal to 4 plus 2 is not equal to k plus 4. K is not equal to negative 2. Here we can get k is not equal to negative 2. But here k is equal to negative 2. Then therefore we can't accept this one. What is the k value? K is 4 over 3. This is the k value such as the above simultaneous equations have no real solutions. If we consider the k is equal to negative 2, then both the simultaneous equations, both the linear equations are the same because we have to think about the infinitely many solutions. Therefore, the answer is k is equal to 4 over 3. Okay, let's go to the third question. What is it? It's given that question number 3, let g is a function G is a function. The domain of the function is all real values except negative 3. And gx is given 1 over x plus 3 square minus 2. Okay. Then we have to think about the asymptotes of this function. X plus 3 is equal to 0. It is vertical asymptote. It is negative 3. Y is equal to negative 2 is the horizontal asymptotes. We will draw the asymptotes like this. Y is equal to negative 2 and x is equal to negative 3. We know that it is a positive truncus. Now we have to find the x-intercepts and y-intercept. How do we find the x-intercepts? X-intercepts occurs when y is equal to 0 or gx is equal to 0. 1 over x plus 3 square minus 2 is equal to 0. 1 is equal to twice x plus 3 square. X plus 3 square is equal to half. Therefore, x plus 3 is equal to the square root of 1 over 2 plus or minus. X is equal to negative 3 plus 1 over square root of 2, or x is equal to negative 3 minus 1 over square root of 2. Then how do we find the y-intercepts? Y-intercept when x is equal to 0, g of 0 1 over 9 minus 2 negative 17 on 9. However, one of the x-intercept is here, the other one is negative 3 plus. It's the y-intercept is 0, negative 17 on 9. The x-intercepts are, this is negative 3 minus 1 over root 2, 0. This is negative 3 plus 1 over root 2, 0. The second part, part B, determine the area of the region bounded by x is equal to negative 2. This is the x is equal to negative 2, x-axis and the y-axis and the graph, this area. The area is given by the integration. Area is equal to negative 2 to 0. Negative, because we have to use a negative sign because it is under the x-axis. 1 over x plus 3 square minus x plus 3 square minus 2 dx. We know that this can be written as negative 2 to 0, 2 minus 1 over x plus 3 square dx. If we integrate inside of the function, 2 means 2x. This one is 1 over x plus 3, negative 2 to 0. If it is 0, this is 0, 1 over 3 minus 4 plus 1. 1 over 3 plus 3, 10 over 3. This is the area. Let's consider the question number 4. Actually, it is given, let x be a binomial random variable where x followed the binomial distribution. The question is related to the binomial distribution where n is equal to 4 and the probability of success p is equal to 9 over 10. Find the standard deviation of the random variable x. Yes. How do we find the standard deviation? Actually, we know that variance of the distribution sigma square is given by n times p times 1 minus p, where n is equal to 4, p is equal to 9 over 10, 1 minus p is 1 over 10, 36 over 100. That means sigma is equal to 6 over 10 or 0.6. This is the standard deviation. Actually, in this one, p is the probability of success and 1 minus p is the probability of failure. Now, let's consider the part B. Part B, find the probability. Find the probability x is less than 2. We know that according to the binomial distribution, the probability capital X is equal to simple R is given by NCR p to the power of R1 minus p n minus R. Now, where n is equal to 4, R is equal to 0 and 1 because it is less than 2. This can be written as 4z0, p is 9 over 10 to the power of 0, 1 minus 9 over 10 to the power of 4 plus 4z1, 9 minus 10 to the power of 1, 1 minus 9 over 10 to the power of 3. 4c0 is equal to 1. We know that 1 minus 9 over 10 to, that means 1 over 10 to the power of 4 plus 4c1 is 4, 9 over 10, 1 over 10 to the power of 3. Actually 1 over 10 to the power of 3 is common, I'll take it out. 1 over 10 plus 36 over 10. This is 1 over 10 to the power of 3, 37 over 10, 37 divided by 1, 2, 3, 4. It is 0.0037. This is the probability. Let's move to question number 5. Actually, the question number 5, the function h, the domain is restricted 0 to infinity. ht is given 3000 over t plus 1, models the population of a town after t years. Use the model ht to predict the population of the town after 4 years. That means we are asked to find what is h of 4. We have to substitute 3000 divided by 4 plus 1. 3000 divided by 5, it is 600. The answer is 600. The part B of the question. Part B of the question, a new function h1 models a population where h1 of 0 is equal to h of 0, but h1 decreases at half the rate of h at any point in time. We know that h of t is given by 3000 over t plus 1, or ht can be written as 3000 times t plus 1 to the power of negative 1. Therefore, h dash of t is negative 3000 over t plus 1 to the power of 2. However, it is given that h1 of 0 is h0, as well as h1 decreases at half the rate of h. This is the rate of change, or this one is 3000. However, h1t should be 1500 over t plus 1. But if we consider h10 is equal to h of 0, what is h10? If we write like this, h10 is 1500. If we write h1t 1500 over t plus 1, then h1 of 0 is equal to 1500. But it is not correct, because it is given that h1 of 0 is h of 0. h of 0 is 3000. Therefore, we have to add another 1500. Therefore, now we have to tell what the transformations are. What are the transformations? Dilation of a factor of half from t-axis and translated by a factor of 1500 to the positive direction of h-axis. These are the transformations. State the sequence of the two transformations that maps h to h1. These are the transformations. Okay, let's move to the part C of the question number 5. It is in the town, 100 people were randomly selected and surveyed, with 60 people indicating that indicating that they were unhappy with roads. Determine an approximate 95% confidence interval for the proportion of the people in the town who are unhappy with roads. Use z is equal to 2 for this confidence interval. We know that according to the formula sheet, the confidence interval, approximate confidence interval is given by p hat minus z times square root of p hat times 1 minus p hat over n, comma, p hat plus z times square root of p hat 1 minus p hat over n, where p hat is the sample proportion. What the sample proportion of this question? P hat is equal to 60 over 100 or 6 over 10 or 3 over 5. Now we have to substitute, what is it? 3 over 5 minus, what is z value is 2. 3 over 5 times 1 minus 3 over 5 over 100, comma, 3 over 5 plus 2, 3 over 5, 1 minus 3 over 5 over 100. Okay, now we have to simplify. 3 over 5 minus 2 within the square root, 6 over 25 over 100, comma, 3 over 5 twice 6 over 25 over 100. We can simplify it. 3 over 5 minus 1 over 25 square root of 6, comma, 3 over 5 plus 1 over 25 square root of 6. Now it can be written as 25 as the common denominator, 15 minus square root of 6, 15 plus square root of 6 divided by 25. Okay, this is the required confidence interval. Next part of the question. It says a new sample of n people results in the same sample proportion. Find the smallest value of n to achieve a standard deviation of root 2 over 50 for the sample proportion. Okay, we know that standard deviation can be written as p hat times 1 minus p hat over n is equal to root 2 over 50. We know the p hat value is 3 over 5. 3 over 5 times 2 over 5 over n is equal to root 2 over 50. If we square both sides, 6 over 25 over n is equal to 2 over 2500. Now 2n is equal to 6 times 2500 over 25. This one 100. And 2n is 600. N is 300. This is the value of n. It is the sample size. Okay, let's move to the question number 6. Actually, it is given 2 log 3 base x minus 4 plus log 3 base x is equal to 2. However, 2, you can take 2 as a power of the inside, log 3 base x minus 4 to the power of 2 plus log 3 base x is equal to 2. Now, there is an addition of the 2 logs with the same base. It can be written as log 3 base x minus 4 to the power of 2 times x is equal to 2. Addition can be written as the multiplication. If we convert this logarithmic equation to the exponential form, it can be x minus 4 square times x is equal to 3 to the power of 2. Now we have to expand the brackets. X times x square minus 8x plus 16 is equal to 9. X to the power of 3 minus 8x square plus 16x minus 9 is equal to 0. Now we have to factorize. We have to factorize this expression. X is equal to 1. You know that 1 minus 8 plus 16 minus 9. This is negative 7 plus 7 is equal to 0. Therefore, x minus 1 is a factor. We have to find the other factors of this expression. How do you find the other factors? We have to use either log division or I'll use here the synthetic division. To use the synthetic division, I'll write down what the coefficients are. The coefficients are 1, negative 8, 16 and negative 9. Then 1 is the factor. 1 times we have to add 0 to the first coefficient. 1 times 1, it is 1. Negative 7, we have to add these things. Negative 7. Negative 7 times 1, negative 7. 9. 9 times 1 is 9. It is 0. Therefore, quotient is x square minus 7x plus 9. We have to solve this quadratic equation. How do you solve the quadratic equation? X square minus 7x plus 9 is equal to 0. We can use the quadratic formula. X is equal to negative b7 plus or minus b square means 49 minus 4 times 1 times 9 over 2. It is 7 plus or minus 49 minus 36 over 2. Therefore, x is equal to 7 plus square root of 13 over 2, or x is equal to 7 minus square root of 13 over 2. We know that according to the given question, x should be greater than 4. Therefore, there's only one solution. X is equal to 7 plus square root of 13 over 2. This is the required solution. Let's consider the question number 7. It's given that part of the graph f, the domain of the f is negative pi to pi. Fx is x sin x is shown below. However, then use the trapezium rule. The question is, use the trapezium rule with the step size pi on 3 to determine an approximation of the total area between the graph y is equal to fx and the x-axis over the interval 0 to pi. According to the formula sheet, the trapezium rule is given by this formula. However, where xn minus x0, the total length of that pi minus 0, it is pi. What is n? N is the number of steps. Steps is 3. Then fx0 means the initial value. That means 0 times sine 0, it is 0. fx1 is pi on 3 times sine pi on 3. It is pi over 3 times root 3 over 2, root 3 pi over 6. fx2, it is 2 pi on 3 times sine 2 pi on 3, 2 pi on 3 times sine 2 pi on 3 is same as sine pi on 3. It is root 3 over 2, 2 root 3 pi over 6. Now, f of pi is pi times sine pi, it is 0. Therefore, according to the rule, pi over 2 times 3. fx0 is 0 twice. fx1 is root 3 pi over 6. fx2 is twice 2 root 3 pi over 6 plus f of pi is 0 pi over 6 6 root 3 pi over 6. 6 and 6 get cancelled. Root 3 pi square over 6. This is the answer. Part B of the question, we are asked to find f dash x. fx is given by x sin x. We know that we have to use the product rule where u is equal to x, v is equal to sin x. du on dx is 1, dv on dx is cos x. Therefore, f dash x is u dv on dx, x cos x plus v du on dx sin x. This is the answer. Next part of the question, it is determine the range of f dash x. We have to find f dash of pi on 2 times cos pi on 2 plus sin pi on 2. It is 1. F dash of 2 pi on 3 times cos 2 pi on 3 plus sin 2 pi on 3. Actually, cos 2 pi on 3, we know that it is negative half. Negative pi on 3 plus root 3 over 2. However, this is negative. We know that, therefore, the range is root 3 over 2 minus pi over 3 to 1. Next part of the question. Hence, verify that fx as a stationary point for x is in between pi on 2 to 2 pi on 3. We know that f dash of pi on 2 is 1 and f dash of 2 pi on 3 is root 3 over 2 minus pi on 3. This is negative. However, if dash changes from positive to negative, therefore there is a stationary point in between pi on 2 to 2 pi on 3. Let's start the part C of the question. It says, on the set of axes below, sketch the graph of y is equal to f dash x on the domain negative pi to positive pi, labeling the endpoints with their coordinates. You may use the fact that the graph of y is equal to f dash x has a local minimum at approximately negative 1.1 and negative 1.4 and local maximum 1.1 and 1.4. We know that f dash x is given by x cos x plus sin x. Then f dash of negative pi, the left hand corner, negative pi times cos negative pi plus sin negative pi. However, sin negative pi is 0. We know that negative pi times cos pi is negative 1, therefore it is pi. The right hand end, f dash of pi cos pi plus sin pi is equal to 0. This is negative pi. When x is equal to negative pi, y is equal to positive pi. Negative pi and positive pi. When x is equal to positive pi, y is equal to negative pi. Pi and negative pi. Now, it says negative 1.1 and negative 1.4. There is a local minimum. 1.1, 1.4. There is a local minimum, as well as 1.1, 1.4, there is a local maximum. However, if dash of 0, it is 0 plus sine 0. However, left hand corner of the graph is pi and negative pi. Now we can draw which passes through 0, 0. The shape of the graph is like this. Okay, let's start the question number 8. Let g be a function from R to R. Gx is given x minus k to the power of 1/3 plus m, where k is a real value except 0. But m is a real value. Let P be the point y-intercept of the graph of y is equal to gx. Find the coordinate of P in terms of k and m. What is P? Actually, P is the y-intercept. Y-intercept occurs when x is equal to 0. That means g of 0, 0 minus k to the third root plus m, negative k to the power of 1/3 plus m, m minus k to the power of 1 over 3. This is the answer. Let's consider the part B. Find the gradient of g at P in terms of k. Okay, the gx is given, gx is equal to x minus k to the power of 1/3 plus m, g dash x, nx n minus 1, that means 1 over 3 times x minus k to the power of 2 over 3. But we are asked to find that p means g dash of 0. 1 over 3 negative k to the power of 2 over 3. That means 1 over 3 times k to the power of 2 over 3. This is the required answer. Part C of the question. Given that the y is equal to gx passes through the origin, express k in terms of m. That means g of 0 is equal to 0. What is g of x? G of x is given x minus k 1/3 plus m. G of 0 is equal to 0. That means negative k to the power of 1/3 plus m is equal to 0. M is equal to k to the power of 1/3. Therefore, k is equal to m to the power of 3. This is the required answer. Part D of the question. Let Q be a point different from the point P, such that the gradient of G at point P and Q are equal. Think about the curve is like this. P is the point. We know the x is 0 and g of 0. Q is another point. Q is another point. We don't know what the coordinates are, but the gradient of P and Q are the same. That means g dash of x should be equal to g dash of 0. What is g dash of x? We know what it is. G dash of x is 1/3 of x minus k to the power of negative 2 over 3 is. G dash of 0 is 1 over 3 k to the power of 2 over 3. That means this can be written as 1 x minus 1 over 3 negative 2 over positive 2 over 3, 1 over 3 k to the power of 2 over 3. This can be cancelled. Therefore, x minus k to the power of 2 over 3 is equal to k to the power of 2 over 3. x minus k is equal to plus or minus k. If we consider x minus k is equal to plus k, x is equal to 2k, or x is equal to 0. We know that x is equal to 0 is the p point. X is equal to 2k, we have to find what the y coordinate is. X is equal to 2k. G of 2k is equal to 2k minus k. K to the power of 1/3 is, we know that k to the power of 1/3 is m. M plus m is 2m. This is the y coordinate. However, the x coordinate is 2k and 2m. However, we are asked to write it in terms of m. We know that k is equal to m to the power of 3. Therefore, 2m3, 2m, they are the coordinates, and this is the required answer. Thanks for watching my video. Subscribe to my channel for more mathematics videos and exam preparation materials. Thank you.